The most sensitive part of the penis, what psychology and science reveal. When people talk about sexual sensitivity in men, there is often a lot of myth, exaggeration, and misinformation. From a scientific and psychological perspective, sensitivity in the penis is not random, it is closely linked to nerve density, brain response, emotional state, and learning through experience. Understanding which part of the penis is the most sensitive helps explain male arousal, pleasure, and even emotional bonding. The glands, the center of sensitivity. From an anatomical point of view, the glands, the head of the penis, is the most sensitive part. This area contains the highest concentration of nerve endings, especially specialized touch receptors called Meissner's corpuscles and free nerve endings. These receptors are designed to detect light touch, pressure, and temperature changes. Because of this dense nerve network, even light stimulation of the glands sends strong signals to the brain's pleasure centers. This is why direct contact with the head of the penis often feels more intense than stimulation along the shaft. From a psychological perspective, the brain also expects the glands to be the pleasure center. Through repeated sexual experiences, the brain forms strong associations between gland stimulation and orgasm. This learned response increases perceived sensitivity over time. The frenulum, the trigger point. Another extremely sensitive area is the frenulum, the thin band of tissue on the underside of the glands that connects the head to the shaft. Many men describe this as the most responsive spot for pleasure. The frenulum contains tightly packed nerve endings and is highly reactive to rhythmic stimulation. Psychologically, because this area often plays a key role in triggering ejaculation, the brain gives it high importance in arousal patterns. Shaft sensitivity and individual differences. The shaft of the penis is less sensitive than the glands and frenulum, but it still plays a major role in overall pleasure. Sensitivity here varies widely between individuals based on factors such as age, circumcision status, hormone levels, sexual experience, general nerve health. Circumcised men, for example, may experience slightly different sensitivity patterns because the glands becomes less constantly covered and adapts to regular contact with clothing. The brain, the true most sensitive part. Psychology reminds us that the most sensitive sexual organ is actually the brain. Physical nerve signals from the penis are interpreted by the brain based on mood, emotional connection, stress levels, confidence, and mental focus. An anxious or distracted mind can reduce physical sensitivity, while emotional safety, attraction, and arousal can greatly amplify it. This is why the same physical touch can feel weak in one situation and overwhelming in another. Why sensitivity changes over time. Penile sensitivity is not fixed. It can change due to aging and blood circulation, mental health and stress, sexual habits and conditioning, medical conditions like diabetes or nerve damage. Psychologically, novelty also plays a role. New experiences often feel more intense because the brain releases higher levels of dopamine. Educational takeaway. Scientifically, the glands and frenulum are the most physically sensitive parts of the penis due to dense nerve endings. Psychologically, however, the brain ultimately controls how intense that sensitivity feels. Sexual pleasure is not just a physical reaction, it is a complex interaction between nerves, hormones, emotions, and mental state. Understanding this helps remove shame, reduce unrealistic expectations, and promote healthier sexual awareness based on science.